Ready? Hi guys, I thought I'd take this opportunity to do Izzy's update. She is 13 months old in 18 days. Hey, no. You'll have to bear with me. She's not in the best of moods, are you, darling? Okay. We're at my mum's house, as you can see. So, things that have happened since my last update, which seems like forever ago. Well, as you can see, her walking is, like, incredible now. Isn't it? You're going to sit in your chair? You sit in your big red chair. Me? Yeah, good chair. Her walking is really, really good. She doesn't struggle at all. She can walk on different terrain, and she can walk up and down hills, on gravel. She recognises where there's a step and she'll step over it or avoid it, or she'll hold out her hand so that you'll hold her hand. So that's all really good. Her speech is coming along slowly but surely. She will say things like daddy, granddad. She'll say chickens. But mainly, I don't think she feels the need to talk properly yet, because she makes this really strange noise in her throat. Kind of like a grunty sound, and points to stuff she wants. And because that communication is working for her so far, I don't think she feels the need to communicate in any other way. So, but I'm sure it will come soon enough. You're sitting in your rocking chair! Yay! There we go. Is that nice? Is that nice? Yeah, nod your head. She'll also clap her hands if you sing happy and you know it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. You're going to nod your head. Do that bit instead. If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. No? If you're happy and you know it, nod your head. Well done. She's almost got head, shoulders, knees and toes as well, although not quite. She's starting to know different body parts. Izzy? Where's your belly? No, where's your belly? Where's Izzy's belly? Belly. Belly. Where's your head? Where's your head? Well done! Good girl. She's also recently, within the last 2 days or so, started to give people kisses. Very wet, slobbery kisses, which is really, really nice. She knows when she meets someone, if they come in the door, if they come to visit us, she wants to give them a kiss, and she wants to give them a kiss when they leave as well. On your head. Which is a huge improvement to a few weeks ago when she just cried if anyone came that she didn't know or didn't want to be there. As far as breastfeeding goes, she's still feeding. She doesn't tend to feed during the day anymore. She doesn't tend to feed during the day anymore. She'll feed a little bit in the morning, have a breakfast, have a lunch, have a dinner, and then I will give her some at night. She used to go to sleep on the breast, and that was the only way she would fall asleep. But now she has the breast, and then she gets really fussy. So the last 4 or 5 days or so, she's been going into her cot awake, and I just say, night, time to go to sleep now. And I walk out the room, and sometimes she stands up. She never cries though. And by the time I go to check the monitor, because we have a video monitor so I can see what she's doing, she is always lying on her front, just drifting off. And she'll lie there for a quarter of an hour, half an hour, however long it takes. Just drifting off. She's quite happy, so it's really nice for her to do that. And I actually think she may be in the first few days of weaning, self-weaning, and I actually think that's due to my hormones. I think that it's due to pregnancy, mainly. I think my hormones are changing the taste of my milk, and I think she's picking up on that. But it's I always imagine that weaning would be quite traumatic, but this seems to be a nice natural way to do it. It hasn't been sudden, she hasn't cried, she hasn't been fussy, it's been easy for both of us, and because it's happening so slowly, it'll be gradual for her, nicer for her, and it's also nicer for me because I'm not going to get horribly engorged. And I've noticed that since she's been coming off the breast, she's also started to sleep better at night, which is also great given my situation now because I'm tired a lot of the time and I feel a bit sick as well. So I can't complain about that. What's that? Is that your napkin that Mummy made? Don't touch the laptop. He's back. That's Izzy. Yeah? Don't push, don't push. Good girl. What else is it? Come on. Her understanding of commands is also coming along. She knows things like, if you hand her something and say, take that to Grandad, take that to Auntie Fern, she'll quite happily, without any hesitation, just take it to the person you were asking her to take it to. She will also give things to you, say, give that to me, or don't touch that. She's almost got don't touch that. She's learned that the ovens are hot without burning herself, thankfully. She knows that when the light is on the oven, she's not allowed to touch it because it's hot. And she also knows that cups of tea are hot now, to the point where today I gave her an empty mug of tea, an empty mug, not an empty mug of tea, an empty mug while we were having our cups of tea. And I said, that's your mug, and she was scared to touch it. So, yep, it's all coming along. It's definitely getting a lot easier in a lot of ways. Her eating is great, I can't complain. She eats a varied diet, she's not overly fussy, she's a lot less fussy than she used to be. Her favourite things to eat are things like eggs, she loves eggs and ham. She adores peas. She will eat handfuls and handfuls and handfuls of peas and raisins, which I'm sure you can imagine creates very interesting foods. She also likes anything kind of pastry based. She loves pies and Fern's actually making her a homemade pizza. So I'm going to get some flour. Okay. So are you going to take it with me? So yeah, we'll see if she likes that. I'm sure she will. The one thing that she just does not like, no matter how many times we try to give it to her, different ways of cooking it, different ways of putting it out to her, we try it with different things, different flavours, she will not eat potatoes. It doesn't matter what you do with it, she just gags on it. So I think I'm pretty much giving up on that one. The only time she's ever eaten potato is when it's been in my mom's soup. My mom makes this amazing vegetable soup and she will eat it in that. That's it. I'm not going to do my 12-month belly shot because it's not a postpartum belly anymore, it's a pregnancy belly. So that would be besides the point really. So yes, we'll just have to watch my pregnancy videos for belly shots from now on. I'm trying to think of anything else because it's been so long since there's an update. There should be hundreds of things for me to tell you. I suppose the big thing that we missed was her birthday. She had a lovely birthday. We were actually in Cornwall on holiday on her birthday, so we spent the day at the beach shell collecting, which she loves. She also found a crab, so that was exciting. And we had a few weeks of horrible, horrible weather. It just rained and rained and rained. And thankfully, the 1 week that we were in Cornwall, it was lovely and sunny, so we got to go in the sea and just have a nice relaxing holiday, and that is actually when I conceived. Her playing is incredible. I love watching her play because you can just the imagination that she's using is so advanced. She will laugh with her toys and talk to her toys and plays all kinds of different games. Her favourite thing to do is be outside, which is one of the reasons I just cannot wait to move house and have her own garden. But anyway, she loves playing with balls. she will pick up a ball and throw it to you, and try to catch it but fail. Although she can kick a ball, and she will dribble the ball from one side of the garden to the other, just kicking it over and over again. I have no idea how heavy she is, although Andy did say that he weighed her at his friend's house on a normal pair of bathroom scales. So I'm not sure how accurate this is, but I think she was about 19 pounds. So if we say 19 to 20 pounds, so she's still pretty average, the same as she's always been, just on the 50th percentile. She had her jabs on, it was last Thursday, so it's less than a week ago now. And they were just as horrible as all the others have ever been. I hate giving her jabs, I hate taking her to have jabs, and I hate holding her down while she has them. It's horrible, she hates it, she cries, she screams. The woman that did her jabs, she's done them every single time, and as soon as she walked in, even though it's been ages and ages and ages since we've seen her, she recognised Izzy, and she knew who she was, and she described her as the baby that screamed the place down. So yeah, it's quite bad. But she didn't have a reaction. Usually injections make her ill, or she just reacts and you have to go into a hospital or drop-in centre. So I was absolutely dreading this time, as you would, and she's been fine. Like, she cried a bit when she had it, and by the time we got in the car, we were driving off, she was perfectly fine, and she's been fine ever since. Although the nurse did say that it has an incubation period of 7 to 10 days, which is this Thursday, so ooh, I'm hoping she's going to be alright. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, lovely. What's it doing now? I'm recording the English one. Yay! Very good. Can you get out? Can you get out? Oh. Yeah! Yay! Yay! Oh no! Look good. Yeah. Uh-oh. She is permanently falling over and hurting herself, isn't she? Yeah. Like, she always has a cut or a bruise or or something going on. The other week she had a massive bruise down like the side of her head, where she'd actually hit herself on the corner of the table. And then 2 days later she got a bruise here on the same side, and it gave her a slight black eye. And I just felt so guilty taking her out, like even just in the shops, because I just thought, everyone's just looking at me thinking that I beat this child. But no, she's just clumsy. So I think that's everything. I'm sorry I can't think of more to say. Say bye bye. Bye YouTube. Say bye. Thank you, bye. Good girl. You're a good girl. Doesn't matter, you're hungry. Yeah, Auntie Ben's gonna make you a pizza. Bye bye. See you soon.